Hey, what's good, everybody? It's me, your hero, Benjamin Banks, and you're watching Leveling Up with Benjamin Banks. Joining me, as always, is the dynamic duo, my co-host from the Leveling Up with Benjamin Banks podcast, Double OT and Rebellious D. Did I do it right this time, guys?
Hey, it can go either way.
Yeah, and that's the good thing about me, Trav. That's right, Trav. You know what I'm saying?
So which one of y'all always slides and which one of y'all always misses?
No, neither one. Hey, that's a double negative. But you might as well call me and Trav T-Bone and Razor over here.
Hey, I like it.
Right.
Well, who's T-Bone and who's Razor?
Come on, man. You know who's who. Trav's the power character.
Bro.
I'm the little guy who fixes stuff. Come on.
Trav has the ear, and I mean,
what's that got to do with anything?
D. Anyway, we are reviewing Moon Knight, the series, and episodes 1 through 6. We've been waiting to do this review since the series ended, and we hope that you guys enjoy it and you stay in and don't leave, because I know some of y'all be watching us for like 2 minutes and be like, deuces. Easy. So, with that being said, make sure that you like this video, you subscribe to the channel, and you hit that bell button so that way you're always notified when we have new content here on Leveling Up with Benjamin Banks. And D, like you say every time.
As always, thank you all for watching. Like, follow, subscribe to the channel, and when you see your inner self starts talking to you in the mirror, you both make sure that you come to an agreement and you both click that like button.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Travis, do you want to leave a tip of the day, or you just want to keep it moving?
Bro. Hey, if you want a tip, listen to the podcast every Tuesday and watch the video on Fridays.
I thought Trav was about to be like, if you want a tip, you can tip these nuts. That's what I thought.
See, I'm not like you. I don't take it.
What's that for? I said I don't take it that far. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into this review. So, Moon Knight, it was what show was this on Disney Plus? Was this their 6th show? Because you had WandaVision, you had Falcon Winter Soldier, Loki, Marvel What If, and what was after What If?
Hawkeye.
Yeah, so it was their 6th show. Yeah.
6th show. And then Miss Marvel starts this week. So
can't wait for that
this week. And what's after Miss Marvel? She-Hulk.
She-Hulk.
And then what's Ironheart?
So when is Iron coming before Armor Wars?
Armor Wars, yeah.
I don't know, bro.
I haven't seen anything about it, so I'm assuming so.
I'm just naming shit. I don't know, bro. They don't name like 20 different things, bro.
Sure. So I know we get that. I know we get the I Am Groot show.
I was about to bring that up. That's coming out too. Yeah.
I don't think it's a show. It's just a short.
It's like shorts that they're gonna be playing out. Yeah. Yep. And not shorts that you can wear. I mean, they could put out I Am Groot.
Not shorts that you can get bubbles all in.
Scrubs. You know what I'm saying? Yikes.
But Moon Knight, guys, I don't know about y'all. I don't know how y'all found out about Moon Knight. I'm talking about like the character himself. But the first time I saw Moon Knight was in Marvel Ultimate Alliance back in 2006 on the Xbox 360, and I did not know who this guy was. So there's a part in the game where you're in Mephisto's world and you have to sacrifice somebody so that way you can get another character. I just sacrificed Moon Knight because I didn't know who he was. You know what I'm saying?
Kind of guy he is.
But when did you guys find out about Moon Knight?
That's my.
I had seen him around. I have the encyclopedias and whatnot. Not somebody I really dove into, but was he in? I feel like I've seen him somewhere a really long time ago. Was he ever in the any of the Sega Genesis games?
No, that was Cloak and Dagger.
That's exactly what I'm thinking. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yep, that's exactly what it reminded me of. But I had always seen him around, but never anybody that I dove into. I just knew that he was a fan favorite whenever I was talking to older people and whatnot, comic book goers. Trav?
Yeah, same for me. Marvel Ultimate Alliance, dude. When Marvel Ultimate Alliance dropped, I had a 360, and I was cheating on my Sony, so I didn't know who Luke Cage or Moon Knight was.
Same.
That came out.
I agree, same with Winter Soldier. I didn't know who Winter Soldier was. It's just like you knew who, the Fantastic Four, Spider-Man. You know the main people. Like I knew who Ghost Rider was, but Yeah, like same thing with Miss Marvel. Like I didn't really know who she was. All I knew about Miss Marvel was she was the chick that was on X-Men that Rogue got her powers from. That's all I knew.
Right, yeah.
And like and see, the second time I played the game, I sacrificed her instead of Moon Knight because I sacrificed the characters that I didn't care about or who I never even played as. But no, I heard stories about Moon Knight after I saw him in the game, and they compared him. They said that he was Marvel's Batman because of the gadgets that he has and all this other stuff. And in the comics, I want to say he's more of a billionaire or a rich boy or something like that compared to what we saw.
Yes, I've heard very similar things.
Yeah, in the story. So I mean, maybe we might see that, if the series continues. But I do want to touch on that. I love the fact that they made this into a TV show instead of a movie because, some Marvel projects, I feel like they're better off being movies, and then some are just better off being TV series. And me and D had this conversation because, Kraven the Hunter is about to come out soon. And I was just like, I feel like Kraven the Hunter, again, that's a character that nobody really asked to see a movie about. But if they would have turned it into a TV show, if they wanted to do
that's a Sony thing, though.
I know, but I'm just saying, though. It's just
the
like...
premise is still the same.
Yeah.
I'm just saying MCU's not that stupid is all I'm saying.
Yeah, for sure. But still, but you get what I'm saying. It's just like, it would be better if they did a Kraven the Hunter TV show, because I mean, like, especially after what happened with Morbius, like nobody asked for a Morbius film.
Yeah, we get that Morbius too. It's Morbin time. You know what I mean?
And oh yeah, hey, we getting the Morpheus 2, and we getting the Suicide Squad director's cut with all of the Joker stuff in it at the same time. How about that? But man, like, let's talk about Moon Knight. So D, like, what were your thoughts on the series?
Me personally, I get that they did the kind of, they had a little bit of Fight Club going on and stuff like that in this, where, the entity would take over and just kill people and things, and he just wake up. I'm actually surprised that some of the scenes, Marvel let it just roll with it. For a Disney show, some of the stuff was kind of like where you get the mummy, cutting dude up and dropping the parts into the vases stuff. I was like, damn, they're putting this out. I mean, but and then a lot of the blood and stuff. It was a little surprising. I mean, I think this one basically pushed it a lot further than like a Hawkeye, which was respectable. But like you said, I mean, he's always been portrayed comic book wise as like this billionaire, and I think some instances it's just better to just not try and walk people into the beginning of the story. It was a little all over the place for me. It was kind of hard to track it for me personally. Seeing Daredevil start off and just beat people up in the streets was a lot different than this to me. It's just like, all right, this guy wants to scare, we get that it's special, and then, having to wait a little bit for them to explain it, and it was just a little hit or miss for me. Huge fan of, as usual, like the shooting locations, the art styles, the soundtrack's very nice. But I just wanted more. Me personally, I just wanted more Moon Knight. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to see what this guy could really do, because as of right now, I saw him do a couple things. Yeah, I seen him do a couple things.
Yeah, it was between him and Mr. Knight.
Yeah, exactly. Right. And then the suit thing, it was, I can't wait to see what y'all think about that. I thought it was interesting to see them kind of switch and have their own suits was kind of cool. But I guess, Trav?
Yeah. Oscar Isaac was so good that I couldn't not like it. I don't think people realize just what an incredible job he did to do the accent and switch. He's playing two characters at the same time and having a conversation with himself and doesn't miss a beat. It's
just like T.I. versus Till.
Exactly.
God.
Who else did that?
Hey,
another rapper did that too.
Eminem, Marshall Mathers, Slim Shady.
Did it too.
Oh, yep.
But
go ahead.
His performance is just so good. So I can't. And it looks good. The suit is awesome.
Yeah. Like visual, I can't complain about that stuff. It was more
but
story details. for me.
I did hate the cop out stuff where they did the and like he fades and he
Yeah,
comes
and he's just
to
like,
and
"What
everybody's
happened?"
just
That's what I was
destroyed,
talking
and
about.
What
I'm
did I
like,
do?
I want to see it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and Ethan Hawke's incredible
Oh, as usual.
as usual, and
As-
I'm ready for Black Phone.
Oh
You
yeah,
know,
that
oh,
looks
I
He
can't
amazing.
wait
calls
to
a black
Black Phone
hat.
either.
He got the
Yeah,
black
the
hat
black-
on,
the
so-
black hat.
He-
Mr.
and
Black.
I had to lend it
Uh-huh.
to him, man. He said he needed a top hat. I
God.
threw it to him like Willy Wonka. and he
Everything
caught
comes
it.
to an end.
But no, man. I agree with both of you guys. Like you said, I wanted to see more Moon Knight, and I feel like the scenes that we got to see him in, like they were awesome. But again, it was more of he would be fighting his Moon Knight, and then he would turn into Mr. Knight, and then Mr. Knight. It was cool seeing him do his stuff too, but I wanted to see more Moon Knight because Moon Knight was the one that was really kicking ass. He was
For
serious.
sure.
I also love that both of them, like what Trav was saying, they were two different people. You know, it's just like, you know, watching the show the entire time, you think that Steven is the original person, then you find out that Mark is the original person.
Well, but you still don't even know.
I mean, I feel like Mark is the original. I mean, we see it in the 5th episode.
And
like
they show you a lot of stuff, and then you
That
get to that
is true.
ending,
That
and you
is
don't know what
true.
the hell's going on.
Yeah, they do
Yeah.
show you a lot of stuff. But I mean, like it's crazy how, you know, he let his brother die. It was an accident, and then
Well,
it's
you
just
can't
like,
say he let his brother die. It was an accident.
It
Hey,
was.
strike
That
that, Your
sentence
Honor.
don't go good together.
No, it does not.
Hey,
Strike that.
it was. Hey, it all happened, man. And the mom blamed him for his brother's death.
You think when his brother fell, he said all things come to an end.
Oh, thanks to that. Jesus.
Gave him his
Word
fortune.
that
Thanos
break-
cookie. Uh-huh. Thanos
Bring
cookie.
back to me.
Yeah, Jesus.
You know, it's one of the things about the Marvel shows, like
Mm-hmm.
Moon Knight, and as we see in Daredevil and Luke Cage and all that stuff. It's just like, I wonder what happened during the snap in these people's lives. You know what I'm saying?
Said
Because it's
these?
just like in the Netflix stuff, they mention stuff that happened in the MCU,
Yeah.
but it's just like they don't go into.
They
it.
couldn't.
I think it would have been cool if like they was just like, yeah, man, it was crazy. You know, I was with this girl, and then all of a sudden she just disappeared. She ghosted me. She literally ghosted me. But
Well, the only one, since you mentioned it, you know, but you can say like you get to find out what happened to Falcon's family
Right,
in Falcon
yeah,
Winter Soldier, but he's really the only one that you get feedback from, like
Yeah.
in-depth feedback.
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, that's because the writing was top tier in that show.
Oh, for sure.
And no question, you know how we feel about it.
And Luke Cage, like one of the guys, he was selling video footage of the fight in New York, and like they was talking about Captain America and all that
Imagine
stuff.
paying for that footage. Get out
Bro,
of here, bro.
I would have paid for
I
it,
would
and
be
then it
paid.
would have been a blank DVD. And it happened to me before. And
Just like
that's
the belt.
reason why I stopped buying from bootleggers. And
Just
the
like
dude
the
said he
belt.
had the newest movie, and I bought it. Man, look, I'll tell
Bootleggers.
y'all,
They
yo,
still around?
they are still around.
Oh, yeah, for
Wow.
sure.
And what's funny is I
That's
remember,
wild.
I want to say it was like 08, 09, like somebody tried to sell me CDs, and I was just like, I said, man, we don't need y'all no more, man. I mean, I was just
Damn.
like, I know how to do that. So I pulled out my iPod. I said, bro, I got all that up here. He's just like,
Then he said, "You'll be sorry," and then slide
he
into
said
the
you don't
gutter.
gotta be a dick about it. I was
I'll
like,
be
I'm
back.
not being a dick about it. You trying to sell me something I don't need.
Ooh.
Uh,
Jesus.
I mean, you didn't have to say we don't need y'all
Damn,
no
wasn't
more.
that
You shouldn't
Powerbomb
exist.
on the
And
hood of the
Thanos
car?
snap
Well,
him
he
out of
was
here.
being- he was
Like,
being a dick.
Jesus.
Did you
he
tell
was
him all
being a
things
dick
come to an
because
end?
I wouldn't purchase a CD from him. I'm like, come on.
All
man.
things come to an end.
All things come to an end. But no, I do want to say like a moment that I really enjoyed on the show
Yes.
is when Layla had became the Scarlet Scarab.
Yeah.
And
Oh, yeah,
when
that
she
was
had-
pretty
fire.
sick.
And
Yeah, that was sick.
when she saved the people, and then the little girl was just like, "Are you an Egyptian superhero?" And she was like, "Yeah." I was just like, "That's awesome, man!" Like I
Uh-huh.
love moments like that because of the representation that you
Yep.
see in these shows, and you
Which
know,
has
I know
gotten better and better.
growing up, you know, we really didn't have a lot of representation when it came to superheroes of color and you know superheroes from different parts of the world and different ethnicities.
Well,
and whatnot.
Well, if you grew up when we grew up and you watched that Spider-Man 90s cartoon, there was representation up there, boy. Because Blade got his airtime, and
we saw
there's a few other
Blade.
people.
Oh, I thought
I'm pretty
I
sure
thought
there was
you was
other
about
people
to
up
make
there.
a joke about the waves. That's where I thought this was going. That's where I really thought this was going.
Snap, bro. Why did they never show Norman take that wave cap off his face, man?
The wave cap.
But no, but I will say that I saw something interesting the other day when it comes to black superheroes and how some people think that because all they see is, I guess, what they see in media. Like they were saying that like most black superheroes all have like electric superpowers because of Black Lightning, Static Shock, and Storm. But it's just like, if that's all that you know and you don't read the comics or you've never seen any of the other black superheroes that are out there, then of course that's all you're gonna think of. Because I can't remember what rapper it was. I think it was either Big Sean or Chamillionaire, and he was just like, well, why do all the black superheroes have to have black in their name? And he was talking about Black Lightning and Black Panther. I was just like, there's more superheroes than that.
Yeah, like literally just, like Luke Cage.
Yeah, you have to go Blade. And do the research and and learn about these characters. Yeah, yes, you do.
The Rocket Racer. He's a villain, but he's still got the Prowler. You gotta.
There's so many superheroes out there. Spike. Blade again.
Black Samson.
Ain't nobody gonna mention Falcon. Black Samson.
That's got black in the mission. That was here on the last mission. Hey, that's the coldest line, bro. The coldest.
But yo, overall, like the show was really good. I enjoyed the episodes, but I really started getting into the series when it got to around like episode 4 is when I really started getting into it.
And he got dropped. I was like, ooh.
Yeah, but I mean, I thought that everything was good. And again, too, I feel like this is a series that's better watched, like just watching it when it's all out there instead of watching it weekly. But I mean, if you do like watching it weekly, like that's fine. Like some shows are that good, like Falcon and Winter Soldier and WandaVision. When those shows came out, like that was must see TV. You had to watch it.
Now, WandaVision sucked at first, bro. Doing it week by week.
I thought it was an original.
It may have sucked, Trav, but every week when a new episode of WandaVision came out, whether that episode sucked or it was good, it was trending on Twitter.
Because it was the very first Disney Plus Marvel show.
Bro, I'm just saying, same thing for Falcon and Winter Soldier. Every episode was trending on Twitter.
Well, that's because every episode was a banger.
Loki came out, Loki was not trending on Twitter.
Did we mention Loki earlier? Huh? Did you mention Loki earlier?
Loki was their third
Loki's
show.
My favorite out the bunch. So
yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, like, you just look and see, and especially too, you gotta think, man, when WandaVision was wrapping up, but more when Falcon and Winter Soldier was out. You had Invincible, man. Like Fridays were lit. You had Invincible and Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Too.
Those
Falcon and Winter Soldier was sweet.
Let me ask y'all something.
Go ahead.
Are we gonna talk about Moon Knight or are we gonna talk about all the other Disney shows?
Oh, we talking about all the other Disney stuff. Man. Like, that's
Moon Knight.
How we do it here. But yo, I did think it was messed up, like how his mom was coming at him. Though, it was an accident, and it's just, I mean, I understand she was mad, but
Well, she wasn't mad. She was dealing with she was going through a very traumatic experience.
Yeah, that's it. You go a little off the rails when stuff like that happens, bro. So, I will say,
this man just look at his lips at you. Okay.
Personally, I like the way that they brought it together at the end. I wasn't really a fan of the pacing of the show with it being all over the place, but Ethan Hawke's villain character, Arthur, he was pretty sweet. I can enjoy him the way he was just snatching souls and stuff like that, man.
Snatching souls.
Snatching, yeah.
And
he was weighing on him and be like, yeah, you're just a bad person.
And Oscar Isaac stated in an interview that they did shrooms together when
Ethan?
They got together. Yeah, and him and Ethan Hawke tripped on shrooms for like, a day together. And like,
I don't blame him. I mean,
got to get into it,
And then plus too, like, just the whole setting of them being in Egypt and everything like that, man. It's the whole Moon Knight thing. It was just a reference to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure because part 3 takes place in Egypt, and I mean, it was just a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure reference. And speaking of Egypt, I want to say that my mom, she went to Egypt recently, and I asked my mom to do one thing. I said, Mom, you're in Egypt. You're in the setting of when the Stardust Crusaders takes place. I said, I just want you to do a JoJo pose, right? And she told me, she was just like, well, what's that? And I sent her a picture. I said, Mom, I want you to take a picture doing this pose in front of one of the, you know, things in Egypt. And she was like, okay. She said, okay, I'll do it. Do y'all think that she took the picture and did the pose?
No. We put the call in and told her I wouldn't do that. Your mom said,
all things come to it.
Yeah. All things come to an end. But I want to say I'm gonna kick this thing off, man. I'll give Moon Knight. I'm just gonna ride with another 7 out of 10 for this one as well. I need, you know, if we get a season 2 or whatever they choose to do with the character, let's get nitty gritty with it next time, please. Let's I don't need all this.
D loves that nitty gritty, boy.
Get in there, man. You know, knees deep. You know what I'm saying?
I thought you was talking about what's the song? Get in there. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah.
The wobble.
Yeah, it is. Throwback. But it's just.
Can you imagine if that's how the series ended? They were all just. What were they doing at Tidewater Comic-Con? They were doing the dance.
They was doing the wobble.
They were doing the wobble
outside in the.
I just need more action. I need more passion. Trav, rating?
Hey, I agree with you, man. All the performances were great.
Yeah.
And the CGI was amazing.
Yes,
but the story was way too convoluted and confusing for a weekly show. Yeah, like
what the hell are we doing?
And then again at the end, like you felt like, okay, I get where we're going, and then the ending completely messes you up, and now you're like, all right, now what?
Like,
so
yeah.
I don't like that, you know. But so.
Too many twists and turns for a week.
But Oscar Isaac's performance is just so good. I gotta give it an 8 out of 10.
I have nothing against the acting.
No,
you know what I mean? It's more like it's just the story, map, if you will, and
you know they say that these shows are the tie, so that now they can come into the movies and get tied in different movies. I don't even understand if I'm watching some of these shows. Like I get Falcon and Winter Soldier, I could see, now we can get into the
WandaVision even.
Yeah,
like you knew where that was going.
When they did Doctor Strange.
Yeah, exactly.
How the hell Moon Knight going to tie into another person's movie?
That's gonna be brilliant.
Eternal's going to tie into somebody's movie.
Don't talk about. All right, get me off this stream before I say something bad about it.
So 8 out of 10.
Hold on, but for me, the series as a whole, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. I enjoyed it, but I agree with you guys about like the story just kind of being like all over the place. I feel like that's the reason too why I kind of put the show on hold for a while, because it's just like I enjoyed the first episode, but at the same time, I'm just like, what's going on? And
it's hard to get a beat on it.
Earlier about how, you know, when something was about to go down and then like he would black out and then it's just like he would just wake up with his fist and just like, well, what happened? Like, why did
wake up and the car's driving itself? And, no accident. Okay. No,
it's just like the Equalizer, for example, right?
Oh yeah,
like there would be scenes in the movie where it's just like Denzel, he would just say something, right? And then like the next scene is like the guys would already be beat up. So I was just like, I mean, I think it would have been cool if we could have seen what he did in that fight. It's just like if you were to watch a John Wick movie and you know what John Wick is capable of, but then it's just like the scene just goes by and you just see like 20 guys dead in the room. Just like, well, what did he do?
I don't recall them doing that in Equalizer, man. They pretty much showed
there was one part in the first Equalizer movie where he had said something to the guys. It was when he had went to like a drug factory or something. And it was pretty much like, we could do this the easy way, or we could do this the hard way.
Oh, that's the second one.
No. It was the first one. It's just like, we could do this the easy way, or we could do this the hard way. And they pretty much chose the easy way.
When he's setting the watch, and then he just starts.
Yeah, that. I don't remember. I think you get mixed up there, bro.
No, but I mean, but still, I mean, it's
I get what you're saying.
I know what I'm talking about, but it's the same thing like in Moon Knight. It's just you want to see the fighting, you want to see the action. For sure. You know, I feel like maybe they skipped over the fighting so that way that they could move the story along faster.
That story was all over the goddamn.
Yeah, the story was like all over the place, man.
A bunch of flashbacks
and the way that the series ended like I enjoyed the final fight with everything that was going on, but then when we see that it just jumps to like, you know, Mark is it, well, Steven's in the bed, and then that's it. Like that's how it ends, and then you know they do the mid credits thing, and then we see you know Jake in the car, and then he kills Harold. And it's just like, well, like how did he get in the hospital? Like when did all of this stuff happen? You know, like those are the type of questions that I need answered. So let us know in the comments what you thought about Moon Knight. Let us know what your rating was for the series as a whole. Are you looking forward to season 2, or do you want them to go straight into a movie? Like what movies do you want to see them in? Like, let me ask you guys. Like, Trav, I know you said like, how do you tie Moon Knight into all this stuff? But what do you want to see Moon Knight make an appearance? And do you want to see him making an appearance next in a movie, or do you want to see him making an appearance next in another Marvel TV?
Now, what they need to do is go back to the original plans and put him in the Blade movie coming out, because he was gonna make an appearance on that Blade show that got canceled. So I'd still roll with that idea. Throw him in the new Blade film that's coming out. You could tie that in there somewhere. They're both kind of dealing with supernatural things going on. I think you could tie it in.
I think that the reason why they scraped that idea because in the Eternals movie, they kind of teased Blade, and he was what I can't remember the person that he was with, but it's just like they're like the Black Knight or something in the MCU.
Yeah, the Black Knight.
I think that's the direction that they're going in. But D, what about you? What do you want to see Moon Knight in next?
Ooh, that is you either gotta, I mean, based on what we already have right now, Blade would have to be the easiest. I would say you could even go like an Iron Fist route with him, but we don't know what's going on with that. I mean, it'd have to be, as of right now, it'd have to be Blade. I don't know what else I mean, you could do some weird stuff with like Doctor Strange again or Wanda, but based on what we know is coming out, it'd have to be Blade stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe more. See, that's Sony. So
what is the name of their group? It's Blade, Daredevil, Moon Knight, and Doctor Strange, right? Midnight Suns. Yeah, Midnight Suns. Yeah, I mean, hey, we could possibly see that. They already did.
I mean, are they doing something with Ghost Rider?
Allegedly, the rumor is the Duffer Brothers are going to come in and do Ghost Riders. The creators of Stranger Things, the Duffer Brothers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because he already made an appearance
right now.
Amazing. He was on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So, but then I remember seeing rumors that they was.
But that wasn't Johnny Storm either. That was, I think he's supposed to be like the second or a different rendition of
Diego,
it.
I believe.
Yeah, he was actually sweet up there too. For the record, got to clear that man's name. He's one of the best parts of the show.
But no, I mean, like I remember seeing rumors that they said that they wanted Norman Reedus to play Johnny Cage,
Johnny Blaze.
Johnny Blaze, yeah. I'm trying to think who was the Ghost Rider. It was something Diego, I think. I can't remember his name.
I just know he was Hispanic. I can't remember. It was too far back for me to pick him out.
I'm looking it up right now. It was Robbie Reyes. That was his name.
Robbie Reyes.
Yeah, Robbie Reyes. Yep. So,
all right,
but yeah, with that being said, Trav, let them know where they can find you at in social media land.
That's right. You know I'm on the Instagram at ZK Audio. I'm on the Twitter at TRAVIOSCK. I am on Letterboxd ranking and rating my daily movie watches. These guys have seen my daily movie watches. And it's more than daily. It's more than daily. So, hey, D, what we watching? Where we gonna find you watching something?
I don't know about watching something, but if you ever need me, don't call me. I'll call you.
That's right.
No, but you can find me at rebellious_D23 Instagram.com. Hey, and Banks, when your other Banks comes out of the closet wearing a suit, and he's like, hey, they need to know where they can find us. Where can they find y'all?
Nah, D, you already know that. I didn't already lock that up. That was D Money.
D Money.
You got D Money.
Yeah, fighting side by side, fighting over the body. Oh, Lord, Michael.
Hey, you can find me, your hero Benjamin Banks, at @KingBenji_Banks on Twitter and Instagram. You can find me on Facebook at Benjamin Banks. That should be the first person to pop up. If not, then I need to contact Mr. Zuckerberg. Thank you again for watching this review. Make sure that you check out some more of our reviews, interviews, reaction videos. There we go. I guess I shifted into my D Money alter ego, but yeah, make sure you check out all of that stuff. And make sure you check out our podcast where we have brand new episodes every Tuesday. The link is down below in the description. And then the video of that interview is up here on YouTube that Friday. So with that being said, keep that pinky up. Stay positive. We'll see you next time on Leveling Up with Benjamin Banks. Peace. Thank you for watching a brand new episode of Leveling Up with Benjamin Banks. Make sure that you hit that like button and you subscribe to our channel. Hit the bell button so that way you're always notified when we have new content on our channel. Make sure you check out our podcast where we release new episodes every Tuesday and the video of that episode is uploaded on Friday. And you can find new episodes of our podcast on all podcast platforms. Make sure you follow all the Leveling Up with Benjamin Banks social media accounts at Leveling Up Banks on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Also, we have a Patreon. If you're feeling generous and would love to donate to us, it's at Leveling Up Banks. And huge shout out to our patrons. We really appreciate you and thank you for the support. We'll see you next time on Leveling Up with Benjamin Banks.